Okay, before I go into the watch list for Tuesday, July 25th, a quick reminder. Wayne and I are putting on a free webinar on Thursday. I will have the link to register. If you're on my email list where I send out the nightly videos, you'll see it there. It'll also be in the description on YouTube, the description to this video. So you need to register, but I think this is going to be our best one yet. I'm really looking forward to it. Because in the past, I feel like personally, I've always erred on the side of making sure that everyone understands day trading isn't easy, because there's so many, I hate to use the word gurus, but so many guys out there running rooms and services that just make it look easy, and they show you piles of cash and they show you sports cards. And that's always bothered me, because I don't want somebody entering the world of day trading with that casino glaze in their eye. So I've always kind of leaned the other way to make sure people understand how difficult it is. Having said that, I think Wayne and I are both guilty of doing that too much, because both of us have kind of discovered the formula for absolutely what it takes to day trade for a living. And so I don't want to dissuade people from it, because I mean, my God, it's a fantastic life. So I'm going to start off the webinar on Thursday going into what I went through to become a professional day trader. And I think when you hear my story, now a lot of people in our chat room already know it, right? But I think a lot of you probably don't know it. And I think when you hear my story, you will become inspired and realize that, wow, if I put my mind to it, I can do it, especially if I have the right people helping me, okay? So really, really want you to show up. Heck, I was going to show my bottle of Crown Royal with the little glass, but I forgot to have that picture ready, because we're giving away free drinks there too. As soon as we can figure out how to do that over a webinar, all right? But anyway, so there's the information on there. Again, the link to register will be in the description of this video. I think it's going to be a really good time. Bring your questions, because I'm looking forward to answering questions. Let me slide my equity curve over. I'm not going to go into the equity curve. Remember, I don't want to go into it in detail every time I do this, because I reset my account on July 20th. And so this equity curve is from July 20th. So basically now for, I think, the last 3 trading days, I think you can see I had one. Every green dot is a new high for my account from July 20th on. And I think I had one losing trade out of, what, over 30 now. And I'll slide this over. This is my record from today. No, this isn't from today. I'm sorry. This is from the 20th. This is for this same equity curve right here. This is a summary of it. 32 trades. I've had 2 losers. So not too bad. And that is doing everything. I talk about the formula for success in trading, doing everything that I call my formula for success. And again, I needed an account reset. I was getting a little cocky and I was gambling a little bit. So I know I've already said this, but I took my account back down to 30,000 like I do every January. And it's really, really helped me recenter. I'm trading great again, and very proud of that. So anyway, be there Thursday if you can. It's going to be fun and hopefully inspiring. You can see the SPY here. And this is, remember, it's summer trading. So a kind of a narrow range day. We ended up closing about where we opened. But there still were trades to be had, and I believe that there will be every day this summer. So keep that in mind. GNCA, massive volume today, closing really strong. That goes on watch for tomorrow for a possible continuation play. Good news on that one. DVAX, I'll pan out a little bit so you can kind of see that had this big run, which took it up to $10.70, and today went to $10.65. Looks really good over this area, so we're going to keep our eyes on DVAX. MBOT, a little bit obscure, but you can see the huge moves it made back here, smaller move here, here, and here, but still this one can move at times, lower float stock, and you can see the extra volume coming in. Now I'm going to shift to 15-minute candles so you can kind of get a zoomed-in view of this last few days. Let me pan out a little bit so you can see it. So you can see the big volume coming in, and you kind of picture a flag right here, okay? So maybe over $1.30 tomorrow. Certainly worth watching. Again, with its history, it does make big moves, and hopefully it's the beginning of something. We're gonna have it on chart. I can't talk on a chart no matter what, right? KTOV. This is a weird chart because you had this big move, then the gap down, then a secondary move that failed, and then it gaps up and moves it, and then you got a bottoming tail. So it's a really, really weird chart. But when we switch to, say, 60-minute candles here, I think this one might get going. It's really, if you look at the range from here to here, you could argue it's right in the middle of that range. So I mean, it's not bullish and it's not bearish at the moment, but because it's making such nice moves, and Well, this one went from like, after it flushed down here, went from $1.80 to over 210, which isn't bad, but I definitely, as weird as it is, I want to watch it tomorrow. Maybe that's the best way to just quickly sum that one up, because it is a weird chart. GEVO, I'm trying to get away from the under $1 stocks, and I don't think I've traded one since I reset my account, but this is a handsome chart. You had a spike back here to 70, basically 77 cents. You had a little bit of a lower high to 76 cents, and today to 75. Extra volume coming in. If you picture a line right here, this could be a nice breakout, maybe over 76 cents. So I want to watch that one tomorrow. Let's see, where are we? TEAR had this big move and then kind of a quiet inside day today. No trades in it today, but I'm going to put it back on watch for tomorrow. APRN. I called this one long in chat today, right here at 719 or 720. And it went pretty quickly to I don't know, over 740. Pulled back and then ended up going all the way over 780. I want to keep this one back on watch because it's a beaten up IPO that gapped up today. Didn't close very strong, but still, I like the moves that it made today. So it's worth watching tomorrow. IDXG, this is a weird chart, but I happened to notice it today that it had a strong close. So looking at 60-minute candles, you can see here's this dotted line right here is $1. So after this huge gap down, couldn't really get back up to $1. Same here, and then today tried to pierce it again and went to $1.02 on pretty nice volume at the close. So I don't know, you got this big island down here. If it can get some volume and bust through $1 with volume tomorrow, I think it's worth a shot. TEUM, now again, a weird chart, but 3 days lower now, kind of in that buy zone between the 8 and the 20 day. You got the whole number dollar there too, right in that area. So this one goes on long watch tomorrow. Even though it's a little bit of a weird chart. One really beaten up stock is SLCA. 3 days in a row down, massive volume today. Last time it had several days in a row down in massive volume. Got a nice like week-long snapback. Am I suggesting that it's going to do that again? I have no idea, but it's a good bounce play setup. Just looking for a snapback bounce tomorrow for a trade. Remember, I don't hold overnight. SHLD, Sears Holdings, had the gap up 3 days lower, kind of a narrow range, much lower volume today, hit the 20-day. Maybe this one bounces back up tomorrow. And then lastly, I have AEZS, crazy move, and now 2 days lower on declining volume. I'd still like to see it come down, maybe flush below 2, but we don't always get what we want. So it does go on bounce watch tomorrow. No trades in it today. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see everybody tomorrow.